Okay, I wanted to make this video real quick because with everything that I say, more thoughts come into my mind because I understand how psychotic people are, and there's a lot of them out there, okay, especially when they're dealing with group mentality because they're bouncing it off, and it's very difficult to take responsibility for their actions, okay? So what I'm dealing with here is group herd mentality with massive psychotic rage, okay? And so it's oftentimes when that's the case, they tend to blame the innocent person, okay? That note the name of the video is called Psychotic Rage Against the Innocent. They tend to blame the person, okay? Now, religion is not, I believe this started off with religion, okay? So in the back of their mind, like my family's mind, I'm talking about my blood relations and probably Polly and all these other people, in the back of their mind, they may be thinking, well, you know, if only you were just like everybody else, then this wouldn't be the issue, okay? The issue is this should have never been brought up in the workplace in the first place, okay? So once again, it's not my problem. So it's very difficult for people who are psychotic and narcissistic to take responsibility for their fault, okay? It's their fault. The religious issue should have never been brought up at the workplace, period, okay? So I'm going to tell these people it's very difficult for people who are narcissistic to take responsibility, okay? That's one of the reasons why they were so hoity-toity. That's why they were so huffy-puffy. That's one of the reasons why they wanted to continue to make me suffer, because it intensified their rage, because deep down inside they were constantly projecting anger over and over and over again, because really it is all their fault. Now, that sounds like, well, you need to take some responsibility for something. I'll take responsibility for this. I lied to my husband about my race many years ago, okay? Was that a good thing to do? No, it wasn't. Okay? But you know what? I came clean with it. And it wasn't a big deal. It shouldn't even be that big of a deal, okay? So, but all of this stuff on Facebook is because they took it upon themselves. They allowed themselves to feel jealousy towards their little sister, okay, and they were competitive anyway, and they used religion as an excuse to justify their own psychotic rage. And then, of course, people co-signed in it because that's what people do in group settings. Also, because other people didn't use discernment regarding this issue, because a lot of people are brainwashed to think that if you're not going to church, then obviously you're a bad person. Not everybody who doesn't go to church is a bad person. Some people want to give a little bit more consideration before they make those kind of life goal decisions. Regardless of the case, okay, it is a work-related issue, and it has no place in the workplace. So once again, the responsibility goes to my siblings, and it goes to my Piggy's family, okay? I cannot be blamed for any of it, period. I'm not responsible for it just because they got jealous because I wear decent clothes and my clothes are clean and they're washed and everything, and they're going to try to sit here and try to use that as an excuse. You're supposed to look good at work, okay? So you'll notice that all of their excuses, all of their rebuttals, all of their things make absolutely no sense whatsoever, okay? So we're dealing with psychosis. My family is psychotic, okay? And psychotic families are not that uncommon. Just as you witnessed how this large scale of people who participated in it, psychotic behavior, narcissistic behavior is not uncommon. It is a very common occurrence. That's my point, okay? So you see how big this has blown up. That's why I'm constantly stressing the importance of the behavior patterns being monitored, studied, and being very careful about how you behave in the workplace, because this is exactly what I'm talking about. I cannot be held responsible for any of it. My family is psychotic, regardless of how the little Christian face that they put on, regardless of how many "What would Jesus do" bumper stickers a person wears, okay? They are guilty of a psychotic behavior that was inappropriate. So the fault goes 100% onto my family, as well as Piggy's family, as well as the employers, okay? And really, on the financial part of it, should be the employers, okay? Karen Johnson should be sued, as well as Steve Murray should be sued, and all of these other people who got involved should be sued, okay? But unfortunately, you're dealing with a lot of the lawyers here who participated in this, like the one I mentioned earlier in Lancaster, okay? who erroneously believes that, you know, you're supposed to enforce Christianity. This is a dangerous mindset because these people are incorrect in their thinking, okay? So is it my fault that I'm right? No, it's not. What it is they're once again projecting their anger because they wish that they could take responsibility for something that they wish they could cast the responsibility and blame on somebody else other than themselves. I am very glad to say that I am innocent, okay? My family is the one who should be scapegoated. These people need to take a better and closer look at this sort of behavior in the workplace, and that is my point, okay? My point exactly. Just as you see this rage that was against me, you see that a lot of targeted individuals are being treated this way, and it needs to stop. That is my point, okay? So it doesn't matter. You can't. There's no reason for people to be angry towards me. They have no right to be angry towards me because I have done nothing, especially when of all the harassment that I had to experience, of all the injustices, all the inconveniences, okay, I upheld the confidentiality contract, okay. I was the one who was doing everything right. So for anybody to have any sort of animosity towards me, they have to look at themselves. Once again, you have to humbly look at the situation and take responsibility for it. I am an innocent person in this, and it feels good to say that. I don't have to be ashamed or anything because, you know, the disgrace is actually on these people, not myself. Wrapping up this video. Have a wonderful day.